Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a weekly love coming spread for all of my Pisces out there for the week of February 2nd to the 8th. So let's get after it. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What types of energy are coming towards my Pisces during the week of February 2nd into the 8th? What kind of energy are coming towards my Pisces during the week of February 2nd to the 8th? Here we go. Okay, that feels excellent. Okay. Okay, so we are dealing with an individual who you being with them is going to fulfill their wishes. Is going to achieve the objective that they've been looking for quite a while. And I feel as though this is an individual that's been in your orbit for quite some time, but it seems like it was just kind of like a teasing type thing, and then it kind of moved to the next level here. This is a younger fire sign individual here. Okay. Page of Wands. So we're talking about a Leo and Aries or a Sagittarius. Now, this is an exploratory energy. Okay, so a very a very exploratory individual here, and this is a person who likes to try new things, likes to do things a little bit differently than everybody else. So they're very adventurous and they're very eccentric at how they look at the world as well. Okay, now, they are absolutely aware that there are very distinctly two different choices here in their mind that you have, although they believe that they are the better of the two. So let me get some clarification on this Two of Wands here, because I find that that's kind of odd to be there. So let's try to get some clarification on this Two of Wands. Why is this Two of Wands here? Okay, well, I get it. Okay, so there is the Chariot card here. And this Chariot card represents an individual that has decided to take matters into their own hand. So what this means to me is that since we have a Page of Wands here, exploratory energy here, and they're very much aware of the different choices that they have here, they've decided to take an active choice into moving things in the direction that they want them to go to, into pursuing you. So, you know, apparently this is an individual that has more than one person that they're looking at here, but they've actively decided to pull things in the direction that they want to move them towards pursuing you, because obviously they believe that you're a better fit for them. Okay, you guys have a little bit more synergy together. In addition to that, we also have an earth sign individual here, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. Okay, now this individual here is very strategic. Okay, Knight of Pentacles is very strategic with how they go about approaching any given situation. They take very good, they're very, I don't want to say, again, interchangeable, methodical, strategic. You can interchange the two terms, but this person is very, very patient, okay, and actually moves very, can be perceived as moving very slowly, but in reality they're being very, very strategic with how they approach. They're very slow, very methodical in their movements, okay? And that's what this individual is about. They're placing themselves in, there's an old saying, you place yourself in the way of something, something is bound to fall on you. So that's what's happening with this individual. They're strategically placing themselves at different aspects of your life, you know. Happen to go to the same parties you go to, happen to be around doing the same projects. You know, if you're like doing a project or something, try to get on the same team as you are. You know, just try to put themselves directly in your path. You know, and their thought is, if I put myself in this person's path enough, then I can just say, hey, this is coincidence, this is karma. So that there's a strategic there's some strategicness going on here. Okay, um, there are coincidences that are, there's a thing called serendipity. This is not serendipity at all. This is basically just strategic thinking and planning. Okay. Now, most likely, it looks that you met this person at some kind of festive event or something like that, some kind of get together, something like that. Maybe you met them at a bar or club. Maybe the holidays just ended. You may have met this individual during that time as well. This person is definitely looking for an equal give and take here. Okay, so they're looking to have an equal give and take. They're looking to give as well as receive and be reciprocal in that nature. Okay. Also, we had a water sign individual here too. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Now, this person is very generous, very courteous. It's also an older individual as well here. Now, this individual has been involved in a third-party situation. As a matter of fact, their heart was broken because of a third-party situation. They were on the receiving end of a third-party situation. And so, and this person has actively decided to kind of be more assertive into pursuing a relationship with you, try to achieve the maximum outcome. The only issue that I have with this individual is that I'm getting the sense that there may be some rebound energy here. Let me get some clarification on this Three of Swords. Let's get some clarification on this Three of Swords. Why is this Three of Swords here? Here's the clarification on this Three of Swords. Why is this Three of Swords here? I'm really feeling like there's some rebound energy going on here with this individual. Ooh. Okay. We have the Page of Swords here. That's the power that just shot out there. So this tells me that there's a bit of immaturity to the situation, to the individual that kind of felt like that they were in a heartbroken situation here. There's a bit of adolescent perspective going on here. So in other words, there may be two sides to the story here. You know, there's their side of the story, then there's the other person's side of the story, and then there's the truth. Okay, so this seems to be one of those situations. Nevertheless, there is still a bit of rebound energy here with this individual, so that's something that you may want to be aware of. Okay, so with that being said, let's see what type of strengths are my Pisces going to be dealing with. What kind of strengths are my Pisces going to be dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Pisces going to be dealing with here? What kind of strengths are my Pisces going to be dealing with here? Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay. So, you're definitely looking for a true opportunity. You're looking for a true opportunity, something that has a bit of gravitas to it, okay? So you're looking for something solid, a real solid opportunity with the right individual. Also, you want to be happy. You're definitely looking to be in a situation that's going to make you happy. It's going to fulfill your wishes and going to make you happy. And something that you can really, like I said, like I always like to say, quality over quantity, okay? And you're really looking to have a very quality connection with someone. Also, you're looking in terms of the long term. You look at the big picture here. You're looking at someone like, how are things going to be next year, 2 years from now, that sort of thing. So this is not just something you're not just looking for something pertaining to an expedient situation. You're looking for something that's going to be a bit long term, have a bit more meat on the bone, if you will. Okay. Now, with that being said, things have come full circle for you. Okay. So this is one of two things here. This could be actually an individual that's kind of went somewhere, got an epiphany, came back into the situation, decided, you know what, I'm going to really push this thing forward. Or it could have been a situation where that's an actual trip. Or it could have been a situation where things have actually come full circle for you. And that, you pretty much have just made the decision that you really want to take more of a commanding charge of your relationships and really kind of move things in the direction you need them to go in, so you can find the type of people that you're looking for, because you do feel like you have the high ground. Okay, You definitely feel like you have the high ground here. Okay, and also you want something new. Okay, something new. You're looking for something new. You're not looking to have any kind of old acquaintances or any kind of rebounds or any kind of exes or things like that. You want something completely fresh, completely new. Okay, um, and with that being said, there's also a fair amount of messages that you're sending out there as well, be it through social media, text messages. So there's a great deal of correspondence going on between you and others. Like I said before, even if that means reaching out on the internet, trying to find a connection with someone, in other words, no stone is left unturned with this particular situation. Again, to find a person of quality, because you never know where you may meet that special someone, actually. So that being said, let me see what type of things from your past that possibly affect the outcome of this situation. What type of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? Okay, here we go. So, first thing that can affect the outcome is if you find somebody that's thinking about long-term legacy, type of long-term family issues, building something solid that you can really build on and create a solid financial situation as well. So that's very important. In the past, again, when you're young and experienced, it really doesn't, I guess it really doesn't matter. But as you become a little bit more seasoned out here, you realize, having financial stability is a very important thing, okay? And you want to be able to be with somebody that also is thinking towards the future about being financially stable and secure as well. And so that is absolutely a game changer for you. Also, in addition to your opportunity, real opportunity, financial opportunity as well. So someone that like-minded thinking as far as financial stability goes, but also a real opportunity to grow something solid, a solid relationship. Nothing flaky, nothing hollow, something solid, something tangible. Okay? Finally here, we are talking about the Six of Pentacles here. So that's person that is naturally just a charitable individual. You're looking for someone with a good heart. Okay, that's charitable in nature, charitable with their time, charitable with their advice. Not just finances, but also a very personable individual that doesn't mind giving back a little. Okay, so with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? Okay. Wow, this is pretty deep here. So, renewal. Okay. So there's going to be an opportunity here in one of these situations that's really going to give you a renewed sense of direction. Cause you to look at things in a new light. Okay. Whereas though before, this particular situation wasn't all that appealing, you're going to look at it with a new sense of perspective, a new set of eyes, if you will. Okay. In addition, here we have alchemy, transmutation, transforming from one thing to another. The analogy that I've always used is from a lead to gold perspective here. Transmutation. Your things are changing within you because you're becoming more aware, okay, of opportunities and people and places around you, okay? And finally here, we have patterns, okay? Above all, pay attention. Sometimes there are patterns in life, like life has a certain rhythm, okay? And me personally, when I have I've looked for potential mates in the past or people that I've connected with. There's a certain rhythm that we have, a certain flow, if you will, a certain connection. And Spirit's trying to say is, you'll know that individual when you find them because you're gonna be in sync together. It's not gonna sometimes you can just feel it, and sometimes you actually have to have interaction with that person through conversation, but you'll know it You'll know it and you'll feel it when you witness it, when you're a part of it. Okay, so just keep doing what you're doing. There's possibility of having a pretty good love interest here in this particular situation, but again, just make sure you guys are in sync. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. If you haven't already, please like, please share, please subscribe. This is a general weekly love reading. If this did not resonate with you, hey, that is fine. That's okay. You like something a little bit more pertaining to your particular situation, the link will be below. Make sure you hit the link to get your personal reading. If this did resonate with you, that's even better. And you want to know a little bit more, again, hit that link below and get your personal reading. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I will absolutely see you next time, okay? All right, bye-bye.